saying, lovely people? No one's here. Fucking bastard. Some stupid little thing like that. Well, it clicked anything, but why did it click the mute? No one. Fucking YouTube bullshit. It's too complicated. It's too faffy. And it's just sort of shit out. Like, why would you mute it? Why can't that just disappear? Why has it always got to be there? It's got to get people. I mean, zero is zero, isn't it? 0, 0. That's like there's nobody, not one person has thought to fucking. It's fucking bullshit. Really fucking is. Such bullshit. Hey, lovely people, how you doing? How you doing? We're at the water's edge, the Kingsmill Reservoir and the Nature Reserve. We're checking out the water, the local history, the bird life. So come and join us. We're having a good wander around, see what we can see. What do you think, people? Where are you from? Say hello. Like, comment, subscribe. Chuck it in there. Press the button, tap the screen. Do you like? We are watching some live birds. Let's go and have a look. Now everyone's turned up. What are we saying, people? How you doing? This is where the swans hang out. Samuel the Gamer, hi, how you doing? Good to see you, man. Welcome. Welcome to the live. We are at the Nature Reserve at Kingsmill, watching some birds. Got some more people. Welcome, Samuel. remember to like and comment and say hello. And yeah, checking out the local nature. It's quite an interesting little place, especially in the sunshine. We've got some water. So this river, that's the reservoir. When it overflows, it comes this way, over the bank and into the River Morn. That's the River Morn just there. And it goes down there and under the bridge. Hee ha ha. Hey, hi. How you doing? And it comes out on the other side of the bridge just here, look. This bridge just here is an old railway viaduct. It was built in 1719. Well, it took them 2 years to build that. 1719. It's the oldest viaduct in England. Oldest railway viaduct in England. And it's got an old sheep dip. Hi, Colin McCracken. Hi, how you doing? Good to see you. This is the site of the old Kingsmill. So this mill here, this mill building that you see, everyone see that in the building? It used to sit, you can quite cleverly see behind me here, behind the picture, that's where the mill used to sit, just behind there, on that hill. I subscribe. Oh, thanks Samuel, that's awesome. Cheers brother. Good to see you. Colin McCracken. Yeah, so we're now stood on the viaduct. This is the old railway line that would have been just here. It comes from that way, it goes to Pinxton to Worksop. Well, Pinxton to Mansfield. And yeah, we stood on top of the viaduct. And the view from the top of the viaduct is pretty cool. You can good to see you too. Good to see you, gamer. Yeah. Welcomes. So we have a waterfall, goes down into the sheep dip, and it goes under the viaduct. So I'm gonna have a walk down there in a bit. So yeah, we're watching that. On this side of the road, there's some herons and some jays. There's a pair of jays nesting in that bush just there, behind that tree. I've seen their nest. And then we have lots of birds flying because it's a nature reserve. Ducks. Oh no, they look like doves. And then this side over the bridge, I've got all the little ducks in the pond and a big nature reserve. And on top of this tree, you can't see them now, the foliage has come out too much, they've hidden. Oh no way, the leaves has come out. Here we go. Ducks flying over. Check that out. Yeah, tell us where you're from, people. Where's everyone from in the chat? Where are you from? Tell us where you're watching from in the world. We're in the middle of Nottinghamshire, pretty much Sherwood Forest. And we're checking out birds, and there's some herons. In this tree here, there's a pair of nesting herons, and there's another pair in another tree behind it. But we're here, yeah, at the nature reserve, so. Ireland, you're from Ireland, awesome. Yeah, we're in England, we're in Sherwood Forest, almost. In Nottinghamshire, Robin Hood country. So, who wants to see my beautiful face? There we go. Bit of that. Bit of the sunshine on your face. There we go. Nature reserve and some spring water. So what's everyone up to? Where you from? Where you come from? What are you doing here? The beautiful nature reserve. Or what, to the other end of the bridge? One person, yeah. No one's interested, are they? Unless you got fucking ducks flying out your arse, no one cares, do they? So that's the end of the viaduct just there. That's a new piece that they added on after. And the rest of the viaduct is to steal it. 1819 this was built, so we're here at the Kingsmill Reservoir and Nature Reserve. We've got some nesting herons in this tree here. There's some, zero, nobody, 4 likes. How can you just get 0 out of there? Everyone just fucks it off because they're boring. Hey, how you doing? Where you come from? Say hello. Samuel said hi again. How are you, Samuel? Where are you from, mate? We're checking out the nature reserve, the viaduct, the old Kingsmill that used to be on there, and the sheep dip. Everyone see the sheep dip. I'm going to go down there in a second. But yeah, come in, like, say hello. All that jazz, like, subscribe, whatever you want to do. This is the site of the old Kingsmill. It's an old railway viaduct. This is the old railway that used to run through there from Pinxton. No one's here, talking to myself. I need a piss, so I'm going down there. You do what you like, people. How are you? Yeah, I'm okay, Samuel. It's a beautiful sunny day in Nottinghamshire. So where are you from? This is the oldest viaduct in England. Can I share? Come here. Come on. We're live. We're live. How you doing? Is that Samuel? Are you in here, mate? How are you? We're at Kingsmill. I like the YouTube channel. Yeah, you should do it as well, man. Get yourself a camera. Get yourself some subscribers. Oh, there's a heron, look. You see the heron? I'm gonna go back if we're flying herons. I'm pissed though. I just seen the herons flying around, so I'm gonna go and chase them. Kingsmill. This is where the Kingsmill used to be, on top of the hill there. You can see the building in the picture. There's this building here. That's where it used to sit, on top of that hill. Just there, above the viaduct, next to the viaduct. And this would have been the workings of the mill. Where are you from, Samuel? Let us know. Tell us where you're watching from. I just seen some heron activity, so I was just checking it out. But I do need a pee, so I'm going to go down the bridge so I can have a wee. I like the YouTube channel, yes? You like the YouTube channel? Ducks, coots, moor hens, swans, tufted ducks. We've got a pair of jays in this bush over here. And we've got some herons up there in the tree. Hey lady, how you doing? I just had to restart my live because I fucking muted it while I was talking and no one came in. Everyone came in and I was just like muted, so fucked it up. So no one's in now. But whatever, 4 likes, it'll do. It's good enough for me. Down the bottom of the nature reserve, there's the waterfall. Looking pretty fucking shabby, to be honest, at the moment, the waterfall. Not very high. There's no water, is there? We've not had any rain. So, yeah, just having a quick wander. And go down the bottom of the bridge because I need a pee. But yeah, people came in and then I had the freaking thing. I've got my fat fingers on the screen, so I muted it all. And
what was she doing now? I need to do the exact same one.
This is the bridge. You already know all this anyway. Oldest railway bridge, oldest railway viaduct in England, 1819. It was built over 100 years ago. It took them 2 years to build that. 1817 to 1819, carried the horse-drawn railway from Pinxton to Mansfield, which linked Pinxton in and gave it a load of commerce and all that. What's down here? Let's go and find out. Somewhere to have a wee, hopefully. So yeah, next to the oldest railway viaduct in England, hidden away in a corner of nowhere in the middle of Nottinghamshire. Middle of Sherwood Forest nearly. Robin Hood country, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. No one's listening. Yeah, that's what she said, Lily. So yeah, the railway at the waterfall through the bridge. If I can get it in my camera. I need to go and pee and then I'll be back. Clambering down all these rocks in my freaking flip-flops. We're under the bridge arches at the moment with the sun piling through. Everyone remember to like and subscribe for more nature and ducks and swans. We should see some herons as well. They're under the bridge. There's some graffiti over there. And I've just had the world's biggest pee. So give us 1 second. So we're now under the bridge, under the arches of the railway viaduct. It's pretty crazy down here, but still. There's some ducks. Quack, 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 quack. And this is where the river comes from. Comes through there. Whoa, look at the midges down there. Can you see them? Can you see them in the... Look at that. They're feasting. That's insane. I don't even want to go over there. How nuts is that? Yeah, nice and cold, but also dirty. Midges everywhere. All on top of the water. They've all come out because of the sun, haven't they? I don't think I'm going to get bit. They're not those kind of midges, but we'll see. Oh, fuck, they're everywhere. This is grim. Oh, fucking hell. Look at them, swarms of them. Yeah, it's full of shit. We know that. Oh look, a fish in the water. Tons of fish in there. I don't know if you can see them. all disappeared now because I've turned up. Bottom of the waterfall. Still 3 people in. Where are you from, people? Send a comment. Say hello. Where are you coming from? Where are you watching? I'm interested to see where you're from. There's a waterfall on the top of the viaduct and the sun shining through. There's so many fish in here. I should come in and clear it all out with the rubbish. But there's piles of stone, freaking all sorts of shit. That banner is something the council put up to promote like the reservoir, and it blew off up there, came down the stream and ended up in the freaking waterfall. Great stuff. Can you see the midges? Can you see them? Look at that. Millions and millions of them. The fish should be having a field day if they're landing anywhere near the water. That must have been what was happening. Wonder if I hide back here, we'll see some more. Look at them. It's like a midgie's disco. Alright, no worries, it's all good. But yeah, here we are, middle of the viaduct, under the arches of the railway. There's freaking midges everywhere, look at them, tons. If you're in here, remember to like, tell us where you're from. Where's everyone from? I want to know where everyone's watching from. We're in the middle of Sherwood Forest nearly. Robin Hood Country, Mansfield, UK, in a nature reserve. Wait, that's beautiful. Hey Michelle, we're just down the nature reserve. How you doing? We're just checking out the wildlife down here. There's tons of amazing birds down here. Yeah, we're having a walkabout under the railway viaduct. It's the oldest viaduct in England that carries a railway, this is. So we go up on the side and have a look at check out the waterfall. One side's a waterfall and one side's a nature reserve. So here we are, the top of the waterfall. Your friend lives in Nottingham. Yeah, that's close to me. About half an hour to the city centre. Here we go, look. Might sit on the side of here, watch the waterfall for a bit. Yeah, I walked here, it's like 3 minutes from my house, Michelle. This is an old, the reservoir is new. I think it's like 1900s, but this is really old mill from the 1500s or something like that. So the reservoir is up there, and then we're inside this sheep dip, which used to be part of the workings for the mill. There would have been water coming through here, and it would have been a water wheel somewhere here. I assume just here. Turning the water wheel, and that would have been spinning belts, and on top of there was the mill building. Yeah, that's where I've just been stood down there. There are loads of fish. There's tons of fish in here. But the water's pretty low because we've not had any rain properly for like months. And it's not even summer yet, so I'm guessing there's going to be some droughts going on. But everywhere you look, apart from the rubbish, there's like crazy moss and beautiful stuff growing everywhere. But yeah, no one's interested, so just me and you. I started a live stream first, and then I put my fat fingers on top of the screen and muted it by accident. So I restarted. Just ruined my flip flop as well. Bit better. They're knackered, these are. Across the stepping stones. So old gate posts there. And all that business. One side's like chaos. And the other side's just like beautiful ducks. Beautiful serenity. But yeah, I think the live streams are a bit weird. I don't get it. There's no way no one can just see your live stream and go, yeah, okay, mate. Do you know what I mean? It's dumb, innit? Go out the back at the top. I'll show you the top of the bridge, Michelle. So this is the top of the waterfall. It's where we were stood before, just there, sat there. And then that's the site where the old mill would have been, just here on the top of the hill. But as you can see, beautiful. So it's Britain's oldest railway bridge. So I'll show you the date stone. I don't know if you can see that. 1817. How you doing, yo? How you doing? You good? How's California? How's California? All good? Having fun? I'm here at the waterfall at the local beauty nature reserve thing, looking at the old viaduct, 1817. What up? What up, blood? I'm alright. It's a beautiful sunshiny day. Some clouds in the sky. Not really. And I'm just checking out this nature reserve waterfall. You want to see a waterfall? There you go, mate. How about that? It's not a very big waterfall, but it is a waterfall. How many people does it say is in here? Two of yous. So my arm's aching from holding this camera up. Yeah, it's beauts, mate. Trouble is, this waterfall should be a lot bigger, and there should be a lot more water in that reservoir. And so it looks like we're on for a fucking hosepipe ban or a drought or some shit. I'll take you up the top of the waterfall, up the top of the bridge so you can see. There's a footpath across the top here. It's the old Pinkston to Mansfield Railway. Hey, free people. What are you saying? Where are you from, people? Say hello. Tell us where you're from. We're in the middle of Nottinghamshire. Sherwood Forest area. Well, Sherwood Forest is all over here, basically. Kingsmill at the nature reserve, at the reservoir. I'll show you the reservoir here. It's quite cool, if you like that sort of thing. We'll go out the little hole in the hedge. And there we are. There's the beautiful nature reserve at Kingsmill. That's the hospital over there, if you're interested, Michelle. That's where and everyone goes somewhere near there to die, probably. So yeah, interesting place. Built in the 1900s, I think, early 1900s, this local water reservoir. But as you can see, I'll show you in a second, it's a bit low at the moment. Not worryingly, but unless we get some decent rain in the next sort of 2 days, 2 months or so, it's going to look a bit dry. So this is the overflow. So normally the water, if it's high enough, will go through here and it'll swoop down there and under the bridge, and it'll join into this here, which is the River Mourne, which flows into Mansfield, and gives it its name. Mansfield was originally called Mournesfield in the Domesday Book, So it's medieval market town. It's that old. Like most of England, to be honest. There's loads of market towns in England. Chesterfield. There's another one that's close by. Yeah, you can swim in it. You need to join a club and pay some money, obviously. But yeah, you can swim in it. I swam in it as a kid. We used to jump in off the jetties over there, like jump in. I'll go and show you the jetties in a minute. I'll show you the bridge. Oh, my wrist's aching. I'll show you the bridge and then we'll check out the rest of the reserve. But yeah, this is the bridge, so the water runs on down there. Goes under there. Yeah, you have to join a swimming club and pay some money so that they've got lifeguards, but if you just jumped in there, no one would really care. It's not the best water, to be honest. It's really deep in the middle, and it can be a bit like treacherous in the middle with wind and stuff if you go the wrong way. You only go with the wind, basically. But I've not swum in there in ages. I've thought about it. Get my wetsuit on. So this is the old Pinxton Mansfield Railway. It used to be pulled by horse and cart in 1817, 1819, early part of the 18th century. And this is the mill building. So that mill there, you can see it with the workings inside. That would have been up on that hillside there where you can see. They put this really cool see-through signage up so you can see where the mill used to actually sit on top of the hill over there. Just there. There's a waterfall. Why is no one interested in this? I'll be watching this on. It's fucking nuts, isn't it? YouTube. No one gives a shit. Unless you've got rockets coming out your arse or you're smacking yourself in the face with a frying pan. No one cares what you're doing, do they? But yeah, this is the old railway route just here. And I put a little plaque on there, look. Kingsmill viaduct, built 1817, Mansfield to Pinxton Railway, 1819 to 2019. It wasn't here in 2019, that's a load of rubbish. But that's when they redid this and put the benches up, did the floor and put the benches in. And they did some work to the bridge as well, structural work. But here's the top of the nature reserve, look. And in this tree here, there is some like plugged in and everything, you get 65%. It's not a technical issue there. We're back live. People sending messages. Oh, for fuck's sake. We're back live, no one's watching. Sorry, we're back live, no one's watching. Sorry, I disappeared. I had technical issues. We're at the nature reserve. Yes, so I got loads of messages through. My phone freaked out, so I got a little spot on my nose. Look. Anyway, no one's in here, so no one gives a fuck, do they really? Some nice stuff, and they're just like, I want to see rockets flying out your balls. No, I'm not interested. Fucking joke. Anyway, here we are. Blah 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 bollocks. So YouTube is not sharing my live. It's not allowing people to see it. So you don't always get the most. If I look at my feed, you don't always get the most popular live first. You just get whichever live you used to go into, or where you've put comments in or whatever. So I can't work it out. I don't give a fuck anymore. There's no point. You do it for the love of it. But I love doing it. But what's the point in doing it on my own again? I just feel like, hey Michelle, yeah, you're back. You're back. I'm going to show you the top of the bridge, but I got a load of messages through and my phone freaked out, so no good. But I'm pretty positive now that YouTube does not share your live out, and it does not allow people to know you're going live. So there's literally no point in it. Just have to do your time. So yeah, top of the bridge. I'll go and show you the nature reserve again. Show you where the herons are. Ducks. I don't know if you saw any of this, but there's the Kingsmill Kingsmill mill on top of the hill, blah blah blah. And then in some of these trees here, some really interesting nesting birds. You can't see them anymore though. About a week ago I came down, or last week, and there was less leaves. And so you could see the trees, but in this tree here, behind this one, there is a pair of jays nesting. Don't know if they've got any young. But yeah, you're the only person who thinks it's cool though, Michelle. I'm trying to work out YouTube's algorithm, and it's algorithm, it's blatant bullshit and hypocrisy. Because they want new creators, but they want you to like do, I don't know, send rockets at your arsehole or something before people will turn up. I bet if I was like smashing a tramp up or something, there'd be people in here going, wicked, beat him up. Anyway, in here, in this tree here, is a bunch of herons. They're really, well, quite rare birds. They're nesting. They've got young in there. You can see the young. But because there's loads of leaves now, because it's coming into it's midday between summer and... Here's a heron. You see it coming? You see it? You see it flying? There you go, look. That's one of the herons that's nesting. Two of them, look. Massive birds. Huge things. Yeah, I think you just need to do a million fucking... You gotta do everything possible to do it, and it's just rubbish. I mean, I wouldn't mind if like 3 people came in, or like 2 people, but for only the people who come in ever are the people you already know. I think that proves it's bullshit, because that means no one's seeing you live. No one's seeing it. Because people just stay, look for half a second, look for a minute, and then go, oh yeah, blah blah blah. This camera. But yeah. You right, mate? You take some bird pictures? Yeah? Yeah? I was chatting to a chap the other day who's in here. In this bush behind this sweet chestnut, there's a pair of jays nesting in there. You've seen them, yeah? And the herons.
Photos of them this morning.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're amazing.
It's not in here now because I put it on the computer.
They're quite shy, aren't they?
Yeah.
They tend to hide quite a lot.
They was over there this morning.
Yeah, well, the nest is there, and we watched them for 40 minutes. They're going along the trees, across the way, into there, and then going back again.
Yeah.
And they were collecting sticks.
See that fence over there?
Oh yeah, the grey fence. Yeah.
On there sometimes.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Well, from here to there, you get really good pictures.
Yeah, that's about the right distance, isn't it, from there? Yeah. Yeah, they're quite hard to get a picture of, apparently. The chap was saying they're quite difficult to get a good picture, because they don't stay still very long, do they?
No, they was messing about in the trees there this morning.
Yeah, with
Too
it.
much leaf. But they look. It's more natural actually.
Yeah, you
When
see
you
him
get
in the
them like that
habitat.
real
Yeah.
life. Yeah.
Well, I thought that because I think it was last week when I met a chap down here. He had a big camera like yours. And we're talking, and we could see the herons,
Oh,
and we
yeah.
could see them in the nest,
Yeah.
and we could almost see the young sort of
They-
flapping around.
Yeah, they make an enormous noise.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
But then a week later,
Yeah.
all the leaves have come out, and you
Oh.
can't see them anymore.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
So with
Yeah.
the difference with a week is quite a lot, isn't it?
There's not. Yeah, there's not as many here as there used to be though. Some years ago there was a lot more come.
Yeah. Didn't BBC do a Spring Watch?
I don't know.
I think Spring Watch did an episode from
Oh,
on top
yeah.
of the bridge. Yeah.
Oh, right.
They came and did like an half an hour little,
Oh, yeah.
because it was one of the most pairs of nesting herons in the country at the time or something like that.
Oh, right, yeah.
But I've seen four. I've seen
What's that,
four together.
Bulletin Park?
Yeah, there's some there as well.
There's some down there.
In Nottingham,
In
yeah.
that corner.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Near the pond.
Yeah.
I've not been there in a long time.
Yeah.
Last time I went there was, it was Patrick Moore and Dara O'Brien, and they did a nighttime thing, and they had telescopes out and stuff like that, and they were looking at the night sky from there. But that was like probably about 15 years ago or something, long time ago. But yeah, it's quite cool to have this on your doorstep, eh?
On the
Like on the doorstep, like you're close close by, isn't it?
Oh, right,
I'm about
Yeah.
2 minutes that way,
Yeah.
so it's cool. I can walk down and do a
Yeah, I'm only about to come on to here about 400 metres. Something
yeah.
Like that,
Oh, that's
400
all right.
metres.
Yeah, it's nice for
I
it.
haven't got far to go.
I've been doing some videos on YouTube of the local history, the viaduct,
Oh, right.
and some of the
That's nice.
yeah. Well, my old man was a bit of a train spotter and stuff, so
Oh,
I
yeah.
picked a bit of that up off him,
Oh, right.
and then I got into the local history. 'Cause this is the oldest railway viaduct in England, you
Yes,
know.
I've been told, yeah.
Yeah. And it
They
used to
made a
be,
nice job with it, really.
yeah. I mean, the placard with the see-through mill, that's brilliant. That's a really good idea. I like it.
Yeah.
It wants to clean now.
Yeah.
I keep meaning to come over with some Jif and give it a bit of a scrub.
But that's made a nice job of it.
Yeah, yeah, it's done good. Just before COVID, I think, wasn't it? Was it 2018? Something like that, or was it earlier? Can't remember.
No. Yeah, it might have been a bit earlier. Time goes so quickly, don't it?
Yeah. There's a little plaque on the floor, you see, and it says 2019
Oh,
for the
right.
Mansfield Pinkston Railway.
Yeah.
But obviously the railway was gone way before that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This was horse-drawn, wasn't it?
As the, what's the name, they come out of there.
Yeah. Oh, the J. You just seen it.
Yeah, he's just gone round that side of it. That side of this bushy bit.
They seem to be collecting sticks in there
Yeah.
and
That's taking a
building
while,
up the nest again. Yeah. But I do some like YouTube live videos and stuff,
Yeah.
so I'm just building up an audience at the minute. But I keep coming down here and just checking it out,
yeah.
showing people around, go under the viaduct and
Oh, yeah.
around and the waterfall, and people seem to like it, so it's good
I
fun.
haven't been able to get down there for what, 5 years at least.
Yeah, it's a bit of a scramble, isn't it?
I had the hip had gone,
Right.
and that took a long time to get that done. But
Yeah, I bet.
5 years.
Really?
Yeah,
Crikey.
got that done, so that's not too bad now. But of course, I got them. They're gone as well now. So,
Yeah, the knee's gone as well.
Yeah.
I've got all that to look forward to.
Yeah.
I used
I
mine.
can walk without it.
Yeah.
Without this, but not a long way. Hang on.
You gotta
I
be
can
so-
walk, but not a long way.
Yeah.
If I walk right round as far as you can see round the corner, I can walk that far, okay?
Yeah.
But then I want to find somewhere to sit down for a few minutes.
Yeah.
It started getting hurt. And
Bit like
tighter and
that.
tighter.
Was it? You take all your cod liver oils and your turmerics and all that.
That's a waste of time.
Oh, you want to eat as much good spices and foods as you can, I think.
I don't know.
Yeah. Cod liver oils, oily fish,
Oh, fish, yeah.
some mackerels for your breakfast, all that stuff. Yeah. I'm a big believer
It's
in,
got oil in it, like that.
yeah, I'm a big believer in food and stuff like that. Cayenne pepper, that's
Yeah.
good for your blood system.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I learnt the other day, vets use cayenne pepper. You know, when they're trying to get an animal to come round,
Yeah.
they try everything medically, and if it don't work, they chuck a fingerful of cayenne pepper up its nose,
All right.
brings them round.
All right.
It hits the hits the nervous system and makes the blood pump,
All right.
and that's what it does. Yeah,
All right.
yeah. I'm a big believer in. Obviously, you can't fix everything.
No,
With,
this bloody hospital done my hip.
yeah,
And,
Kingsmill.
I lost a lot of blood when they done it.
Mm.
I lost like over 2.5 litres. Anyway, the next morning, I said, you'll be able to go home this afternoon. I thought everything was all right. Oh, I said, that's great. Good.
Nice.
And anyway, I didn't get home until late at night. I had to get my neighbours. What they hadn't done, whoever the people here involved with the blood being lost, didn't tell the nurse in the hospital. Oh my God, no!
Oh no. They didn't relay the information properly.
I got the come round again by dawn late, and I said, well, the country doctor said what's wrong. And got in the hospital, and that was it. I passed out and died.
What? And brought you back, yeah?
In fact, John,
And you're here fighting fit,
Oh,
sir.
yeah, that's
It's
it,
good, yeah.
yeah.
Good on you.
yeah. But I think as hospital, it was really wrong of doing things like that. They should be much more careful.
Lack of communication.
Yeah.
I know it's bad to say, but basically nurses these days are pretty much like supermarket staff, aren't they?
Yeah.
They don't really know what they're doing, do they? And they only know what they're told, and they're not allowed to do this. And
No, the surgeon, he never even come and asked me, come and see me after that, because I spent over a week in hospital. And well, I was sort of getting better again, and
yeah,
he never even come and see me.
really.
That's bad as well.
Yeah, they're so busy.
Yeah.
I mean, my father passed away about 18 months ago in Kingsmill.
Yeah.
He's pretty much at the end of his life anyway. He's very ill. And it took 2.5 hours after he'd passed
Yeah.
for a doctor to turn up.
Did it?
We just sat there like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and they got big posters on the wall saying, "We only get one chance to do this right." And it's like, what are you doing?
Oh, they didn't even do nothing.
Yeah, well, that's usually the way that they'll go, isn't it? Doing nothing. Nightmare. Well, you can enjoy your life for a bit, can't you?
Well, the thing is, you got the hope. I mean, you ain't got much more to do anyway.
Well, yeah. That's the way it goes, isn't it? I bet you did loads of stuff when you were younger, though, eh? But you got some stories to tell, haven't you? Yeah. I'm the same. I did so much when I was younger. Rock climbing and mountain biking, Wales, Scotland, you know. As long as you've got something.
I love Scotland.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place, isn't it?
Yeah. Especially in the mountains, I love it.
Yeah. There's a place just
There's
up.
a lot of good wildlife in there as well.
Yeah, there was a bunch of. I'll tell you a place if you ever go that way. You go to Fort William, and you take a left basically up towards Aviemore, and there's the memorial for the commandos. Yeah. Just past the memorial for the commandos is a hotel there called Letta Finlay, the Letta Finlay Lodge.
All right.
And it is a hotel, but I think you can nip in and have a coffee and stuff as well. And just opposite it is a little, well, it's big, but there's a smaller lock.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a pair of ospreys on there.
Yeah, right.
And you can sit and watch them. They're eating our breakfast in the morning and watching these ospreys, like huge birds. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah. It's one of the nicest places I've ever been in Scotland. Yeah. Well, man-made places anyway. Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely a beautiful spot to go. And get yourself up there.
Yeah.
Have a.
That is the problem though for me to go and do all that. because when I get off, I'm all right. I can still use the bike anyway.
Is that the push bar? Oh, that's the bike, yeah? Yeah, good. Good on you. Gonna keep on that.
Not tilting it. There's no real effort to do it.
Yeah, you've got a bit of power behind you, haven't
Well,
you? Yeah. Great thing. Yeah, I love stuff
you know,
like that.
go up hill, closing that.
Yeah, I bet everyone thinks you're fit as a fiddle. They don't know it's electric and they think, hey, look at this old boy.
Yeah.
Beating people up the hill.
Yeah.
Great fun.
Oh well, I better.
Yeah, you relax
Nice to meet
yourself and I'll see you again at some point. I'll be around. Take care, sir. There we go. Sorry, people, I was being ignorant. Mr. Maxonian, how are we doing, sir? I'm just in the chatting away to an old boy. Oh, there's some swallows down there, look. See that swallow? On that rock? Oh, it's gone now. Yeah, there's loads of midges down the bottom here in the water. But I'm just up here. Let me just read these comments. Everyone's turned up just so I was talking to some old boy. You're back. It's cool. Hopefully more people come in. Maxonian. Nicky New. Lady. Ginger juice shot. Oh, you're back, mate. Hi, Nicky. Mr. Max is in. Yeah, we're just looking down the old sheep dip. It's the old Kingsmill. I'll start from the beginning again. I've done this walk about 5 times now with no one in here. But yeah, this is the old Pinkston to Mansfield Railway Viaduct. It's the oldest railway viaduct in England. And there, if you can see it, there's the heron. No, disappeared. There's the heron. I've just been watching the herons. He's nesting herons. I was talking to that old boy down there. He's got his big camera out on the herons. But yeah, this is the Kingsmill. King John is involved, 14th century. Was given as part of the Welbeck estate. But this building here used to be on top of that hill over there. And there's the... Yeah, that's right, Nicky. Yeah, it's fishing rubbish out of it. It's still there, it's blown back in. But that was the site. That's where the old mill used to sit, on that hill just there. The flour mill, flour power. And so yeah, it's the oldest viaduct in England. 1817 it was built. And then this is obviously part of a sluice that's got water coming down it. And it would have been, there's that thing I fished out of the river, look, it's gone back in. I chucked it near the bin and it's obviously come back out. And there's the rest of the viaduct. And then on this side, I have done this about 18 times today. Everyone comes in, goes out. I guess on YouTube, you got to have like rockets coming out your arse or something before anyone wants to actually like watch. Now on this side is a beautiful nature reservoir. Next Thursday, BBC Stoke. Record the on. Nice, that's awesome, man. That's really cool. What's the interview about? Plug it. Chuck your link in here, mate. Not that there's no one in here to look at it like that. No one really cares, do they? But yeah, there's a pair of herons. Well, it's about 3 pairs actually. There's a pair of nesting herons in that tree there. And about a week ago I came down and an old boy was taking some photos. And, excuse my fingers. Yeah, he's taking photos and, camera's shot, isn't it? Yeah, he's taking photos and you could see the young in the nest. They were about there on the end of my finger. But in the last 5 days, the leaves and foliage have come out of the tree so far. Well, there's so much more leaves that you can't see the nest anymore and you can't see them. So Yeah, it must be the signal then. I need to know things like that as well, so I appreciate you telling me, mate. Because I'm just gonna go and get a new. I'm gonna go and get a new phone. I'm sick of messing about. This phone's old anyway, so I'll go and get a new one. I'm about ready for a renewing of the contract. So yeah, I was gonna have a wander around, show you the reservoir. People are interested, but I guess it's boring as well. I don't know. I don't think YouTube's fair. I don't think it gives you a fair shot. I don't think it just puts you randomly in everyone's live streams. I think it like restricts you in some way if you're not got a million hours on it or something. I don't know. But here we are. I'll do this again. Just a shame it's such beautiful weather and like no one gets to see it. And I know no one gets to see it because the only people who ever come into my lives. There we go. Look at that. You see it? Probably not. It's a duck anyway. Little glass ducky. That's going to get stolen unless someone. But yeah, no one really cares, do they? I don't know. Not you people, obviously. But yeah, YouTube don't give you a fair shot at it. Well, it's got 5 likes in 50 minutes. That's one every 10 minutes. Yeah, it does take time and quite a lot of patience because what's weird though is I see other people's live streams all the time. I see people's live streams in my lives that have got no one in there and they're not even talking. So how does no one see my live stream? That's what I'm saying. I don't think there's a fair shot at it. And I know it takes time to build up an audience. But when you're live, somewhere interesting, for like half an hour, and like 3 people have come and seen you live, it's like, that don't make any sense. That's just not logical. Because I know how lives work, as in, I know what I get to see from my lives. So I get to see all sorts of people's lives. People with million subscribers, people with like, they're just sat in a bedroom twiddling the thumbs. So how do I get to see their crap lives, but no one gets to see my crap lives? That's my question. But anyway, yeah, we will persist, continue, blah, blah, blah. Patience, yeah, it's loads of patience because it's unfair. That's basically what it is. I mean, I know you can't just blow up within 2 minutes, and I don't want to blow up anyway. Not interested. But to get like 4 people in your live and they're all talking and they're all random people, that makes sense. But if it's only your subscribers who ever get to see you live, how the hell do you get any more subscribers? So the game is against you. It's fixed against you straight away, isn't it? That's what I'm getting at. Anyway, the signal's probably crap, so you probably can't even see it. Went on and out. Yeah, I mean, everyone's at work, so I'm not expecting like British people. But there's a whole world of people watching from Brazil to India, America. Do you know what I mean? Like, what? It sounds like it's obviously fixed against you until you click over 1 million hours or something, and then all of a sudden you won't know what's hit you, which is just dumb. So yeah, YouTube's dumb. That's my point. We all know that anyway. But 1817, Q&P. That's who built the bridge. That's when it was, well, that's when it was started. Railway started 2 years later. But this is old brickwork. I go under the arches and show everyone the waterfall. I don't know, signal should be alright here. It's pretty, I've got like full 4G bars. Maybe it's just my phone, maybe it's a bit old. I should probably be on 5Gs, shouldn't it, by now? I'm on 4Gs. So, probably the reason. But yeah, this side is just all calm and beautiful. Nature reserve. They make it hard to push you. Yeah, well, I mean, I get it. You can't just like, but if one kid wants to sit in his room and like make a model and everyone likes it, that's fair game. It's just unfair. Even though everyone has to go through the same process, if someone's doing something that's interesting at the time, like, I may never come down here again. So it's a waste of doing a live. Because it needs to be now, doesn't it? Look at all these, are they fish? There's a shoal of fish going through there. There are absolutely millions of them. You're not going to be able to see it because the picture's shit, so. Yeah, I'm not just moaning. I'm just trying to work it out because it's like, it's odd. Get the midges. See the midges. What's my goal ultimately on YouTube? Do stuff with people watching, regardless of who that is and how many there are. That's it. But if only like 4 people who ever come into my live are the people who already subscribe, how do you build an audience? That's just logic. That makes sense. And if you have to do like 5 million hours on lives, I'll do it. I'll just smash them out. But the thing is, by the time people come and see my lives and it becomes more popular than just your subscribers, I'll have been everywhere and done everything 3 times. So it's kind of a waste of time. Because I'm just going to be repeating myself. And even though there'll be people watching, I'm just going to be beaten up because I'll be like, oh, I've been here about 500 times and shown everyone this. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's live now. It should be now. If people like it, they should be liking it. But they can't see it because it's not allowed. Anyway, loads of fish in there as well. I'm not moaning. I'm just, I've worked it out. I'm not dumb. I figured it out. Basically, it's stacked against you. So that's what, I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's right that YouTube should do that. If you're live and it's interesting and people like it, it should be there. Done. There shouldn't be no like, well, you got to do it live after you've done it before and you've got 1 million people. Anyway, I'll shut up because I'm just boring myself talking shit. It's frustrating because you could do the best thing in the world. The thing is, if something's live, like, I don't know, a helicopter lands on the beach and you put it on your live, it has to be now that people see it. Not in 3 months' time when you've got enough subscribers, because the helicopter only lands on the beach once. So what's the point in being live? And if the point in being live is just to like choke your own monkey over the screen and hit yourself on the head with a frying pan and talk shit and go, up the likes in a balaclava, then it's fucking dumb, innit? It's not promoting the best parts of society, the interesting bits. It's just promoting dumb fuckery. So, I mean, I watch people from all over the world. There's a Chinese guy sells pills. He's really famous. Makes fucking millions. But the point is, why do I see him and he don't see me? Anyway, enough of that. Shut up about it, because I'm boring myself to death. But like, I've walked around here for a whole hour and there's 4 people, 1 other person's coming, and that's it. It's like, how has no one seen that in an hour? No one sat and watched for more than 1 second in an hour. Anyway, there's the reservoir, there's some birds. Thanks for being here, people. I appreciate you all. Blah, blah, blah. They look like trout. Yeah, thanks, Nikki. It just, it's kind of like having, there's a yearling, look, little baby. It's where the swans hang out and preen their feathers. 87 subs in a week. Well, it's about a month that I've been doing shorts, but it's gone from 50 to 87. And what's funny is, you've got a more up-to-date number, because my subs on my page this morning said 76. So if you're seeing 87, your YouTube is updating quicker than my own YouTube on my own channel on my own phone. So yeah, work that out. Thanks though, people. It's appreciated. I totally hear what you're saying. It's bullshit. Yeah, it is bullshit. You shouldn't come in and then you get 4 new people. Hey, it's not how it works, Nikki. If no one comes in, no one comes in. It's only people I know that ever see it. Someone came in today from Turkey and they asked what time it was. And then someone came in the first 2 minutes of my live and said, hey, 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 about 15 times. I was like, yeah, hello, mate. And they wouldn't say where the country was from, even though I asked them. Yeah, it says 87. Yeah, I've downloaded YouTube Studio, Mr. Max, but it's bullshit because it says it's a studio and it says you can edit things, but it's not. It's just analytics. So it tells you what sex the people are watching, what age they are, how they found you, where they came from. It's boring. It doesn't interest me. There's no point. If you've got enough, like I said again, I'm a logical person who's old enough to know. So if there's not enough people to worry about analytics, which there isn't, like I can put one video up, get 1 million views, put another video up, no views. It's like, okay, fine. That's how it works. Cool. So you just put as many videos as you can up. But the YouTube Studio, it kind of sells at you as like, you can edit your videos after you've posted them, and you can't edit anything in there. So it's not a studio, is it? It's just a bunch of analytical data, which is boring as piss. So even though I'm new to YouTube, I'm pretty switched on and I can't be like blagged. And YouTube is blagging. Yeah, you get a notification when I'm on because you've probably... maybe I've got an old version on an old phone, and maybe if I update my phone, because this is about 20 million years old, this phone. Maybe if I update my phone, new software, get the latest version of everything, and a bit more processing power, maybe I can do that. And it'll make more sense, you know. But yeah, I might do that tomorrow. Gonna get my son a new phone. I don't want an all singing, all dancing, dangling bollock like, but maybe some decent signal would be good. There's some place on Discord where you can ask people to come join the channel to support you, and you return the favour. Yeah, no, that's a good idea. I'm not on Discord though. But this is what I mean. YouTube is not a standalone platform if you have to go to other platforms to get people to come to your platform. That's dumb. So, I'm not being mardy, I'm just being realistic. It's like, you got to download all these different things to go. It's like, shouldn't it just all be on YouTube? I mean, the editing thing on YouTube's quite cool. You can replay stuff, you can redo stuff. There's the hospital in the background, can't see it. Find out what the best signal around your area. Oh, I have no idea, mate. I'm not a technophobe, but I'm also like not that interested in technology. I'm like, it says it works on the box. I just paid for it, so it should work. End of. But you have to do like all this research and all this, like, it's nuts. I'm a little bit old school in that way. Like, if someone wants a wall building and they say, can you build me a wall? You turn up and build the wall gets built, and hopefully you get paid. Why is YouTube not like that? It depends what your subject matter is. There's probably AI involved, which is probably what's fucking it all up, because it don't recognise you. It takes 4 days for YouTube to recognise you've got 50 subs. So people were telling me, you've got 50 subs, and I was like, I ain't yet. Like, eh? And I've got Wi-Fi, you know, proper Wi-Fi at the house. This is only on 4G because I'm out of the house. Sometimes the chat goes on fast in some feeds. You type something and it's gone enough. Yeah, that's what I mean. So by the time you've got, that's why I don't want to be big, because there's no point in it. Those people who are big, they don't answer people, they don't talk to people in the comments, they don't read the comments. They just spunk fucking YouTube money off of them and just say, see you later. They probably just in a hotel somewhere, like not even caring about YouTube, just chucking videos on. But this is the problem, you see. If that's happening, and that's the creative process that YouTube promotes, then it's not a creative process, is it? You could just put a picture of your dog up every day. 2 years later, you got 1 million subscribers. No one's done anything. It's not creative. It's not promoting the creativity. Anyway, I said I'd shut up, so I will. Sorry, I'm not going on. I'm trying to have a rant. I'm trying to get my head around it. Because it doesn't seem very logical. It doesn't seem very fair or anything how it works. So, whatever. By the time you've done 1,000 lives or you've done everything you're going to do, people will turn up and you'll have nothing left to do because you've done all your projects. It's like, it's dumb. So how do you build up an audience doing projects when by the time you've done all your projects, you've got an audience, you've got no projects left? It's like, oh, okay, that doesn't make sense. Anyway, whatever. Just having a walk around here. All the gaps, you can see the hospital through every time. Sometimes the chat goes so fast, yeah. I understand I'm absolutely crap at DIY, but I think you can do it online. You are going on. Sorry, mate. I shut up. Continuous creativity, yeah. Thing is, if I start being continuously creative now and I make the best bowl I've ever made in my life, then the rest of my lives aren't going to be as creative because I've already done it. And that's what I was saying about live. Live is live. This sun is never going to hit the water under that tree in the same way ever again. And no one's ever going to be stood here at exactly 4:35 to film it. So live is live. Now, if you're just live in the studio, hitting yourself in the face with a pan and sticking a pencil up your nose to get yourself some subscribers, you don't need to be live. You can just record it. It's bullshit, and it doesn't need to be live. So maybe I just thought too much about it. I'm a little bit too logical, but either way, it just spells BS to me. Anyway, I'll shut up. But I'm not going on about YouTube because it's stupid. I'd rather talk about something interesting. YouTube's dumb, so I don't want to talk about dumb stuff. Anyway, here's the Mill Adventure Base that they've recently built. It's got that high line for kids, and some rope access stuff, and a big cafe, and $1 million, and then no one's even in it. I've seen like 10 people in it. It's fucking ridiculous. Council spent millions of pounds on renovating this and making it into. They've got like pods, look, got kids living in the pods and stuff. But it's all like Notts County Council, big lottery, and it's only used by a certain amount of people from a certain amount of schools that can get a certain amount of funding. So again, fucking stupid, pointless waste of money. Just gonna sit there and rot. It's been there a year. I come around here most days unless it's winter, and I've seen about 10 people in it, so it's pretty pointless. There's a cafe. They've just built this whole new building here. There's a boathouse. There used to be a boathouse with all the yacht club in it. They had their own bar and everything. It was awesome. There we go. Got an actual army helicopter. You're not going to be able to see it though, so white and black camo. Yeah, they built that big thing around there. I'll go and show you. All the boats have disappeared. The boat club's gone. There's no yachts anymore. No one uses the water. And the building stood empty. and upstairs is a restaurant that they've built, and they've got no one to run the restaurant. No company has bought the restaurant yet, or the cafe or area, even though there's already a cafe there, the Millwater Cafe. It's like they're just puking money into stuff and making cream off the top, and then I understand what you're saying, mate. Yeah, well, I'm gonna beat it because I'm just gonna bore it to death, even if I flog the same horse over and over and over again. And the thing is, that's what I mean. I don't want more people in my chat than I can read, but and it's really cool having you guys in here. I'm not dissing anyone who's in here, obviously. It's really cool that you guys are supporting and bothered at the same time. So it's cool. But 2 new people every couple of days would be like, oh, hello, how are you? Yes, I'm fine. Where did you come from? Oh, that's interesting. Why don't you watch more? That's it, innit? How does that not work? It clearly don't want you to, does it? But they want new people on the channel. The channel will thrive because I've got one of the most gold mine things ever that you could ever have on YouTube, which is realism. You'll see the failures, many of them, and you'll see the things that sometimes go right every so often. You'll see me throw a strop and be Mardy, and that's what people like to see. So I'll win, and eventually, anyway. But this is the thing, I don't want to be full-time tapping screens and planning events. And it's just like, I will do that, but yeah, I don't want to be full-time like figuring out what to do. I already do it. I just want to film what I already do. Oh, there's a rare swan here. There's some geese. But yeah, there's a rare swan here. Check this out, people. It's a different type of swan. You see normal swan that's got an orange beak. Look at this one, look. It's got a yellow beak. It's a different type of swan. You see it? Shut up, you. Look at that, look. See it? It's got a yellow beak. It's a rare, different type of swan. These are, I can't remember what they're called now, signet swans, and these are different types of swans. They're not the like royal queen swans. So there you go, people. It's a live swan. It'll never be on the live again. Zip lines, yeah. Oh, I thought you were going to say... No, I said thanks for you guys to be here. I'm not... I'm not dissing anyone. What I was saying is, like, this channel is just realism, isn't it? It's just me walking around doing stuff that I already do. And some stuff that I might do just for the sake of it. And that's what people like on YouTube, apparently. It's one of the 3 biggest growing trends on YouTube. Oh yeah, check this thing out. It's quite aggressive, look. What do you want? Oh look, we've got some Peking ducks. Got tufted ducks, Peking ducks, normal mallard ducks. There's the yellow beaked swan, look, and there's the signet swan with the big black. It's got the big black bulb on its nose and an orange beak, look. And then this one is the yellow swan. So that's interesting, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? Oh, my wrist's aching from carrying this battery. Yeah, normal swan. Let's put its head down. And the rarer, bigger head, different shaped nose, beak, and the yellow beak's different colour, look. Yeah, tufted ducks, mallard, standard ducks, and some coots, some moorhens, Canada geese, Canadian geese, and looks like some Peking duck as well over there. They're not tufted ducks. Brown heads, look, see them. Probably can't see them because it's zoomed in and the signal's shit. Take food, yeah. You're not supposed to give them bread because there's a massive rat problem. Brown rats everywhere. Not that I don't mind rats, they're fine, but encourages them. You have to feed them seed, and you're supposed to buy it from over there. But obviously that's bollocks. You could just bring a loaf of bread, but it's not very good for them anyway. Bread, it's full of shit. Give them fucking human diseases. Anyway, here we are, Kingsmill Reservoir and Nature Reserve. Lots to see and do, lots of things to watch if you like watching things on your phone. See, how can I say like and subscribe to everyone? Everyone already likes and subscribes. Don't make any sense. And I don't mind doing it to no one. But then it makes you wonder, well, why is no one in my thing? There's a Jemima puddle duck. The white English old school ducks. Yellow beak, yellow feet. You do get some rare birds. I've seen some jays today and herons, but these are just water birds, aren't they? I mean, Canadian geese, they're classed as vermin. You can shoot them. Not that I want to shoot them or anything, but they are classed as a vermin, just like rats or grey squirrels. If I walk out along the jetty, maybe it's kind of boring. I don't know. Maybe people don't want to watch this sort of thing on the phone, but I do see this sort of thing on my phone. So, we getting dive bombed by the ducks. Don't really know what the signal's like either. So. Anyway, what's everyone else doing? What are you up to? Folding, washing. Nikki, you're folding, washing. Maxonian, don't know what you're saying. Oh, I forgot my camera's pointing the opposite way. I'm trying to point it myself. Yeah, 3 people still, you see? 3 people, same 3 people for the last hour. Because Maxoni and Mr. Max left. So, obviously, looks like there's something in the water there. It's that fish. It's like a big... you're not going to see it anyway, there's no point showing you. So you can't see it because the fucking signal's shit. Yeah, I'm going to get a new phone tomorrow. See if it makes a difference. If it's not working the way it is, change it. So I'll go and invest some. It probably won't cost me much. It's got a contract, so get myself a phone. Extra couple of $5 a week, $5 a month or something. And, anyone got any decent phone recommendations? Because it's obviously just going to be Chinese crap. I'm not having a Samsung or anything like that. Look at this thing, they're so aggressive. What's wrong with you, mate, eh? What's up with you? Right, get in water then, stay there. Odd, isn't it? Goosey goosey gander. That's Canadian goose. Just to prove I do know what I'm talking about. I'm not just randomly walking around like a weirdo. And there's a traditional goose with orange beak and brown feathers, different colour feathers. Because these are black and white, aren't they, Canadians? I don't know everything about birds, but I do know the basics. Anyway, I'm going to walk back around the other side. I'm still here, mate. Oh no, you're good. I wasn't moaning, I just made it in the video to put on. Cool, nice one, man. I'll come and have a look. Google Pixel, yeah. Well, that's a technical phone, isn't it? I don't know, do you have to really go to the like top end of the spectrum to get like, you know, 5G, a decent camera,
Mom, are we fishing here?
and a bit of what's in the job? Do you know what I mean? Is that really what you got to do? Because I'm not spending 400 quid on a camera, on a phone. What I usually do is, the pilot phones that you get, you know, you like, your bigger style ones, so the slightly bigger screen, more memory, better pixel cameras. They're the like flagship models. I usually get like the slightly smaller one next down from it because I don't like a phone that's too big because I'm clumsy and stupid and I'll break it. I break phones anyway. So I usually get like the second model down. So it's kind of pretty good for the time. But obviously not quite as much features or whatever, but so yeah. Redmi. Yeah, that's what I've got at the moment, but it's really old. It's my dad's old phone. That's how shit I am. I did have the Huawei phone, the mid-range one, and that was mega. I had that for years. A great phone, absolutely amazing phone. For what it was, I mean, it's 3 or 4 years old when I broke it, but for what it was, yeah, it's a mint phone. Obviously not quite as good as the other one, but then what are you talking about? A couple of megapixels, a bit less storage. About it, isn't it? So I mean, I'm not that into technology just to find out which phone's good. It should just be written on the fucking thing. This one's waterproof, this one's not. This one's got a camera, this one's not as good. But people are always trying to sell you bullshit for extra money, aren't they? Instead of just telling you the truth. So, don't trust anyone. Go in a phone shop, some spotty kid who like never leaves his mum's basement. Don't really need to know what I think. I had to reboot, had something odd flash up on my screen. It was weird. Yeah, the Huawei Lite 10. I think I had the Huawei Lite 8 or 9 or something. Yeah, brilliant. Amazing phones, Huawei. Amazing phones. But you got to pick one up. You can't get them from contract anymore because apparently the Chinese fucking government was spying on us through Russian software or some other bullshit. So yeah, you can't get good stuff because you're not allowed it. You can't have it. Then they make another cheap shitty phone and it takes them another 10 years to iron out all the bumps and get them to be as good as the older Huawei's, and it's just suppression of technology constantly, isn't it? And the one you get that's £1 million, like an iPhone's like 3.5 grand or something. It's not even as good as a Samsung, which is like 800 quid. It's like, whatever. You're just lying to us, it's just bullshit. So, yeah, that's why I'm not into phones or technology or what's what or who's doing what, because I just don't care, because it's just bollocks. But yeah, I'll go and get a new phone. What about it? I shut up moaning. I sound like I'm moaning. I'm not moaning. I'm literally just talking my mind and thinking like, well, what, it don't make sense. So I'm not just going to pretend it makes sense just because it doesn't make sense. Just to educate everyone else. Do you know what I mean? It's dumb. More people should say it's dumb, especially in Britain. If you don't complain, you don't get anything done, do you? So complain about everything until it gets better. Because I think we've got pretty much enough ammunition within our system at the moment to be able to moan for a bit, because it's absolutely diabolical. Yeah, they stopped selling them, Nicola. They're fabulous phones, so are we? Fabulous phones. How can they just make a good phone just to get it into Europe so that people will buy it, just so they can spy on you? But they can't just make a good phone so it's good. That's what I mean about it. It's just straight away, technology is just dog shit. So gutted. Got a Redmi Pro 13. It's good, but lots of ads. That's what I mean. What you're on about? Like, how do you get adverts built into your phone? It's demented. And what's the advert for? What is the advert even for? Do you know what I mean? What are these adverts we're seeing at the moment on YouTube? The world's most realistic robot dog. And the music they've put on it is like a Christmas song or something. So they're promoting a robot dog no one wants, and obviously it's some sort of scam or weird shit anyway. To buy from China more plastic bullshit getting shipped into the country for no good reason. We can't even get decent food. And then they promote it in the middle of the summer with a Christmas song. Like, who paid for that? Someone's paid for that advert. Some company has looked at that, a board meeting around a boardroom, and gone, do you know what, boys? This is mega. Let's put it out there. And then paid to do it. Shit, that just blows my mind, stuff like that does. Got Redmi 13, it's amazing and waterproof, under 2 meters for 30 minutes. Oh, that's a good idea, because I'm pretty dumb. I drop stuff like that. Is it? I have no idea. Robot dog. Get a real one. Yeah, it's too far gone, isn't it, Nicky? People are too far gone, man. People are at the point where their brain cells are literally dying the more they breathe. So there's no way they should be breeding. And they're just going to buy a dog like that. Or, this is the other side of the coin, no one's going to buy the dog ever, because no one's going to buy a dog from a factory through a dodgy link on YouTube, right? But someone's paying to put that link there. So either way, whichever way you look at it, it's daft. Anyway, stuff like that blows my mind. I don't really care. It's up to you, Lady General. 241 shopping days till Christmas. Woo! Don't really do Christmas anyway. Did you know? Here you go, pub trivia bullshit for you. Did you know that the new year is actually April the 1st? So the first day of a new year is actually April the 1st. So if we had 13 months before we changed to the Gregorian calendar, we had 13 months. Then they changed December from the deck, which is 10. So December was the 10th month, October was the 8th month, September was the 7th month, because that's Latin. And they changed it all around. April would have been the 1st, right? And when they changed this, which is when they changed language back in the day, after the medieval period, where the Gregorian monks were writing Latin, that's how April's Fools, that's the true meaning of the April Fools. The people at the very first time there was an April Fool's Day, they were the people who They made out that the people who didn't celebrate the new year in the new time, which was given as January the 1st, and continued to celebrate it on April the 1st, 3 months later, 3 months later, they were the original fools. And that's what the established government at the time, probably alongside the Holy Roman Empire, that's what they promoted. So the original fools were the people who still did things the old way and celebrated New Year on April 1st. And that's why the April Fool's thing became a tradition, in Britain at least. Seeing as we are one of the older countries with traditions that go far back. So yeah, they changed the calendar, and April 1st is the actual New Year, which would make sense with spring equinox and stuff as well. So they tried to get rid of paganism, didn't they, and replace it with Roman Catholicism, the Holy Roman Empire. Anyway, there's my bullshit thing for the day. Avoid the rush, get your robot dog now. The robot fig. Oh, thank you, Maxonian. That was a noisy driver. Yeah, some of the bike sound, I mean, I don't mind bikes and noisy stuff like that. I'm not really into stupid cars, but yeah, I don't mind bikes like that. And it's a really good, basically that's the end of the A38. It goes from about a mile down there, or 2 miles down there. It starts at Mansfield bus station and it goes all the way down there, all the way to Exeter. You can literally follow that one road. I think there's a break around Birmingham where you have to flick off and back on again. But yeah, you follow that one road all the way from here to Devon and Exeter. Here we are, back at the bridge. Well, Happy New Year, everybody. 1st of April from our... Yeah, it's the old pagan, but they changed it. But until you know things like that and you realise how much we've been changed and fucked about with through the ages just to fit in with their belief system or what they think they want you to believe, you start to realise it ain't so much fun, is it? And then people now are like, no, they don't do things like that, it's just silly. And you're like, yeah, they do, shut up. People who don't believe stuff when it's fairly clear are clearly Egypt's ting boy. But can't see it anyway, no signal, is it? I do seem to have an unlimited amount of data at the moment though, that's what's funny. I seem to be able to wander around on lives for like an hour at a time and not run out of data.
Why does she that way?
Oh, you mean the fact it's gone? I don't know how to things.
Anyway, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah, blah blah blah. Yeah, it's Beltan today, which is next one, isn't it? May Day, which would have been a celebration of middle of spring, halfway between spring equinox and summer equinox. I don't know the old details of it all, so I'm not going to pretend I do. But I'm more inclined to believe that than Coca-Cola Christmas. Perfectly manufactured to sell bullshit to dickheads. It's all these people, that's the main thing that bothers me. You can believe what you like, but what bothers me is in a society where some people are clever and some people aren't, we always have to go with the lowest common denominator. We always have to account for the dumbest people who are like, oh, I'm going to go buy some Easter eggs at Easter. Like, just wait till day later when they're cheap. Dumb. But I did notice this year, there's less people buying Christmas stuff, there's less people buying Mother's Day stuff. Flowers will disappear, obviously, because flowers are flowers. But yeah, Easter this time, the shelves were like half full with uneaten Easter eggs. Mainly because they were all 15 quid. Guinness Easter egg chocolate with like 3 truffles inside it. It was 15 quid. Like if you like Guinness, that's like 12 beers or something. That's 12 cans of Guinness. Why would you spend 15 quid? I think it was 17 quid actually, or more. Why would you spend 17 quid on an Easter egg that don't taste of Guinness, that's made in the same factory as the one where the Kit Kat one was made, but it's 15 quid more because it's Easter? It's dumb, isn't it? But because the dumb people do it, we all have to do it. And it's about time it stopped. We should start popping people off, getting rid of them. You've got a low IQ and you do stupid shit and buy everything from Amazon on your phone and buy Just Eats and never leave your flat and just lay in your bed and eat Pringles and buy everything from Amazon so you don't have to move and just Netflix every night. I think you should be slaughtered. in numbers as well, not just one at a time. Just round them all up, get rid. They're holding us back as a nation. They're holding us back as humanity. People are just dumb. Like people who drive through Costa when there's a car park. That's dumb, isn't it? Like, what's the next thing up from a drive-through Costa? Just like open heart injection of caffeine into your bloodstream through your eyelids or something, so you don't even have to bother with a cup. It's dumb. It's speeding everything up. You don't need to speed up drinking a cup of coffee, do you? Do you know what I mean? Stop, nip in, get your coffee, nip out. It's all good. Who cares? Now, drive through so I don't have to get out of my car, I don't have to move, I don't have to burn any calories to go and pick something up or... It's live stream anyway, it's dumb, innit? Intravenous Costa. Well, what's next? What's next? Do you know what I mean? We've done everything else. I have flowers for Bath later. Got ribbon for trees too. Yeah, drone delivery services. What I mean? But everyone's a drone, aren't they? Like even this lot, electric vehicles. I don't mind electric vehicle. Good idea. Milk floats. I used to have milk floats when I was a kid. It's not a new thing, is it? But they dress it up as if it's like some magical mystery. It's like, fuck off, it's a load of bollocks. Check this as well. I used to do this. I don't know if it'll do it because I didn't set it off in ages, but they've got these charging points, look, in Costa for the retard cars. Instead of burning fuel in your car, you burn fuel in a power station a million miles away and then ship the electricity to here to put it in your car so you feel better. But there's a camera up there, look. And it's used to, when you walk past it, it used to go, please be aware, these power points are being monitored. But I don't do it anymore. Luckily, because it was dead dumb and it used to piss me off. Anyway, then they go back and get some more water. I went in there and they had a thing on the sign. It was like, anyway, don't see Costa. Might as well see my face for a bit. Nah, you're all right, mate. You be busy. It's all good. I appreciate you're in here. Well, it doesn't say you're in here, but you are in here. I think my phone's just crap. I think that'll probably solve a lot of issues for me, maybe. Yeah, I appreciate you being in here, dude. It's real nice. Sorry for just droning on. You're probably thinking this guy needs to fucking sort his shit out, but I don't. That's the thing. Everyone else needs to sort their shit out because they're holding us back. Anyway, It's like we don't need a new world order, do we? Things work perfectly fine as they were, if they were funded correctly and properly organised. Do you know what I mean? You go to your friend's barbecue, and just because it's not official and it ain't got signs and it's not got a website and a tagline and it doesn't mean it's not going to be a good barbecue, does it? But you go to a barbecue that's mass, like, I don't know, 5,000 people, health and safety, this, fucking this and that, fire, you can't go near it. You have to blip yourself in with your fucking eyelids to make sure you're who you say you are, even though that don't matter because you're just eating a sausage. And it's like, it's just bollocks. Technology's bullshit. I know technology's enabling me to do this, so it's a tool, you use it. But you don't need technology for everything. Like a hammer, really good tool, hammer, yeah, really useful. But you're not going to get a screw out with it, are you? You have to use a screwdriver for that. So you don't need digital IDs and all that. It's a load of bollocks. And it's nothing to do with safety. It's to do with control. But no one in here cares about that, probably. Even though I'm not saying you're not good people. No one here probably wants to hear that. But there's sort of things I want to talk about on lives. But you either already know that or probably don't care, so. But once you wise up to it and you're like, I'm like 30 years into being wised up to it. I was like 17 when I started figuring it all out. I'm like 30 years, now everyone just bores the piss out of me. It's just dull. Because we can't get on as a nation, we can't get on as humanity because it's just people just holding us back by laying in bed all day watching Netflix and ordering McDonald's to be intravenously pumped into their faces so they don't have to lift their fingers. Grim. So grim. Like, walk everywhere. Get a bike. Go for a wander. Stop being a pleb. You're holding us all back. Just cooked minted lamb chops, salad and mash, so just eating. Oh, excellent. What time is it? 5 o'clock, yeah. Let's go and get some salad or something. I've got loads of bits to eat. I'll just have some sausages or something. I need to make anything exuberant then. And now I'm digging into the Magna Carta. Well, there's other thing as well. That's like so far the other way. That even if the Magna Carta is true, and we all should have more rights, as you it isn't, don't give a fuck. They're just going to trample all over you and they don't give a shit. So even though it is right, it's completely right and everything to do with it is correct. It's human nature, natural law. Do no harm unto others as you would not have done to you. Don't matter. No one cares.